Greetings. I am Casey JC, aka Kinsey Content Just Cuz, and I'm making a YouTube video because I was thinking about it, and I think about a lot of things too much, to the point where it's painfully detailed. I was like, okay, I have wanted to do YouTube for such a long time now, and it just looks like so much fun. I spend so much time watching YouTube videos, and I just love content creation and the people who create it, and just the experiences that they share and their thoughts. And I watch all kinds of YouTube videos. That's like my go-to thing. And so I've wanted to do it for a long time now, since probably about 7 or 8 years I've been thinking about it. And it's been a lot of thought and little action. And I was like, why don't I just start, right? Because I've made videos. I've done all kinds of other things where I've done, I tried doing band reviews, I tried making funny short videos, I've tried putting music that I've written out there, I've done all kinds of things, but I haven't been consistent with it, and it was all very conducted, very thought through and forceful. I want to make this work, and I'm gonna, I think other people will like watching this, so I'm going to make this content. But then the problem is, I never stuck with it because I didn't enjoy making that content myself. So that's when I started thinking, why I could just start and see what happens. And if people like certain content, then go from there. But ultimately, if I'm not enjoying the content that I'm making, then what's the point in doing it, right? Because whenever you watch a YouTuber and it's they're doing something that they love, you can feel it. It's this person is having fun and they're being innovative, and you can just sense it. It's just like a feeling in their demeanor, and it doesn't feel forced or anything. But then there are other YouTubers you watch where it's they don't really want to do this kind of content anymore, or maybe they started and were pigeonholed into a certain area, and then they just have to keep making it because they were successful in it, so then they keep doing it. But you can sense that. I watch their content anyway, but there's just a bit of a difference. So I wanted just to make content, just starting. Because the thing is, I like putting thought into things, which I've already stated, which is I've been thinking about this for a long time. But I have a lot of thoughts of things, and I don't always like talking about it, but technically, if we're being honest here, I'm alone in a room, and I'm talking to a camera right now, which is fine. You're on the other side of this, and thank you for being here, and all of that stuff that people normally say. But ultimately, I think I could enjoy speaking my thoughts out loud, because when I'm by myself, I talk to myself anyway. This much. If I need to process something and I think about it, and then I speak it out loud, and then it makes it easier somehow. So anyway, instead of just sitting and thinking about YouTube videos, I thought, let's just get the first one out of the way. Life just has a way of making you procrastinate things. I shouldn't say make you procrastinate things, because it is a choice to procrastinate. But, for example, I'm a musician by trade, and we have 5 shows to do back to back this week. We have a show, we had one yesterday, which I almost made this video yesterday, but I ran out of time and I ran out of lighting, and I was I'll just do it tomorrow. And then today, I was oh shoot, I don't know if I can do this video today, even though I've been thinking about it for a long time and I kind of want to make it, but I did a show yesterday and I'm tired, and then I have to go to work today, and I have to tidy up my apartment, and I have to set up my camera, and I have to make sure everything's charged, and then the lighting is running out, and it's just getting dark. And I was no, Kinsey, we're just gonna do it. Just do it, right? Just start doing motion and doing things. So anyway, and maybe you could take this to your own motivational means as well. Of you can sit and think about things for a long time, which I have done, and then you'd be like, oh well, I've already waited this long, so it's probably too late to start anyway. Because I keep kicking myself. I'm like, shoot, if I had just done more YouTube videos, or if I tried to actually chosen something and stuck with it whenever I originally wanted to start YouTube, or all the other times that I've attempted to start a channel, then oh man, I could have been so much farther now. And like, I'm starting behind the game, and like I wasted so much time already. Hey, what's that? The lost cause fallacy? Where you just keep throwing, well, it's kind of the opposite. It's like a gambler's thing where they're like, oh, I've already like lost this much money, so I might as well just keep putting money into this gambling bet. And then like, I'm already in it this far, so if I keep throwing money in it, then like I might get something out of it. Or they do that with time things as well, but the lost cause fallacy. So I'm like, oh, I've already like lost this much time, so what's even the point of starting now? I guess that's a reverse lost cause fallacy, because it's the inaction rather than the action of doing things. It's easy for other people to see my situation from the outside, where it's like, Kinsey, just start making videos now. That way 10 years from now, you're not going to be like, oh man, if only I'd started like that one time I almost did. Then I could have been better now. So, because there will be a future you, there will be a future self that looks back on how you are right now. And I want my future self to look back at this moment and be like, that was the day that I started. That was the day that I put myself, I cleaned my apartment and I set up that camera and I just did it. I just started. So I want that to be this moment where it's like, I'm so glad that I did that. Thank you for watching and have a good day. So long.